Now that a new speaker has been elected, the search for a new mayor is underway in Tshwane. Pule Letshwiti-Jones is monitoring the special sitting in Pretoria today, and he joins us now live. Pule, how far are we from finding out whether or not the city of Tshwane will finally have a new mayor again?
Good day, Maseko. It seems as though we'll have a new mayor within the wee hours of the morning. We've seen how council has been disrupted by the caucus meetings that have been requested. Initially, first the DA requested for a 30-minute caucus break. And they came back again with the multi-party coalition to request for an hour caucus break. We understand the ANC will come back again and request for a 2-hour caucus break. So essentially what's happening here is that you have a problem within the multi-party coalition now that Action SA has announced that it's terminated the membership of 2 councillors who believe were part of the manoeuvring of receiving information to vote for the former Tshwane Mayor, Dr. Makwarela. However, these 2 councillors haven't yet been removed from their council positions, as the Speaker says he cannot declare vacancy as he's still waiting for confirmation from the IEC through the Speaker that the 2 positions from Action SA have been vacant, and that the councillors had already signed a register. So now you get into a situation whereby if you were to go into voting, it will be quite detrimental for the multi-party coalition, as you could go into a situation whereby if it's a secret voting process, some from Action SA will again vote in favour of the ANC and its aligned partners, which include the EFF and COPE. So it's quite difficult for the multi-party coalition. They're pinning their hopes on the IEC having to get that information to the city manager. So what we're seeing now, it's all about buying time, Maseko. But of course, residents cannot wait any further. You'd know that they are running out of time to ensure the passing of the adjustment budget, which speaks to service delivery. So it's quite chaotic here at the Tshwane Council.
And Pule, when it comes to those caucus meetings that different political parties have asked, they usually ask for an hour, etc. So you're mentioning that it was first the DA. I assume that other parties have asked for that. So does it look to you as though they'll be voting that starts sometime before lunchtime at least, or after lunchtime?
I think we've been quite ambitious, and it might just happen around 10 p.m., 11 p.m. I mean, last time when we had to wait for the Speaker, we witnessed a very similar pattern, and in fact, we got the announcement of the Speaker just around 12 p.m. in the evening. You can imagine what's going to happen with the Mayor now. And the issue here is that our colleague JJ Tabani had a meeting with the ANC, a interview with the ANC, DA, and Dr. Gonir Mulder in Cape Town, representing the multi-party coalition. And the ANC had no candidate of who, or rather name of who they would field as the mayor. It's a very similar situation we're seeing here, where the ANC is saying they initially wanted to vote for a member from COPE who then replaced Dr. Makwarela. But we are now being told that that very same councillor who's now been sworn in council has a criminal record, and therefore this would deem him ineligible to contest for mayoralship. We're still waiting to see what will happen in terms of what the Speaker will say in regards to the situation. Now, the ANC will now go back to the initial plan, which was to field in a member from the PAC as their mayoral candidate from their side, working along with the EFF. So it's quite a messy situation, but again, COPE has come under the spotlight here for not having implemented proper vetting measures here, because we saw the statement from COPE in which they say that they will be laying criminal charges against one of their councillors who they believe has a criminal record as well, and they allege that has multiple ID numbers as well. So it's quite problematic, and I think the side of the ANC and EFF have lost that confidence, faith and trust in COPE, and therefore that's why trying to vie for that route of going to vote, or rather present a PAC member as their preferred mayoral candidate.
And it's all about numbers there, so I guess they want all those caucus meetings so that they can discuss who now they'll field. Hopefully, Pule, you don't have too long of a Friday night. Thank you. Let's leave it there for now.